Good afternoon, YouTube. Old Rusty here again today to bring you another wonderful farm. So today we're not going to deal with mob shenanigans. I want to talk about red nether brick for a little bit. Now, of course, we are all aware of my obsession with shroom lights and of course warped wood and my homicidal tendencies towards virtually every mob in the game. You know, look at that leather. Garbage. Mud. It's the way to go. But red nether brick, while I love it, and I really do, because, I mean, just compare this. Here you have boring old nether brick that forges are made out of. This makes me sad. This makes me want to shut off my game, smash my my game up, my TV, and then go cry. And then we have this happy bright red. This is more deserving of, you know, nether existence. But to get this wonderful block, and not this garbage here that you can just go to a fortress. I mean, you can craft it with 4 nether ingots. Go ahead, but who cares? But to get that, well, you need a couple things. And by a couple, I mean 4. And if you go and you put 2 nether wart and 2 nether bricks, will give you exactly 1 red nether brick. 1 red nether brick. And as much as I love this color, that is terrible. So to get nether bricks, of course, you can do a bartering farm, or you can just, you know, take the garbage nether rack that everyone else has and you know, spend a couple hours running it through a furnace array. And that's not bad. You'll get a decent amount here. I've already cleared this out. But at the end of the day, if you're not going with a bartering farm and some insane gold farm like the one Indeficient has over there, which, by the way, offhanded note, if you're looking for a fun way to move those mobs, just to tell you, you're hard-pressed to not go with Piglin Aggravation here. Because as soon as they spawn in, they run to attack that snow golem and, of course, you know, churn away. But I digress. That's how you're going to get red nether brick. Or, I should say, the nether bricks to make the red nether brick block. But what you really are going to need a lot of is warts. And there just aren't a lot of good ways to automate this. I mean, there's a couple, but that's about it. So the thing is this thing is going to take about 20 minutes to grow up, on average. And if you want a lot of red nether brick, like for a roof, you're going to need a lot of this stuff. Now, Silent Whisperer, I kind of took this from him, is if you can use any Fortune 3 tool on the nether wart to get it to drop the most. That is how you want to farm this stuff. Anybody who's sitting there saying, oh, we'll use flowing water. No. I mean, it works, but not well. The return with Fortune 3 and the fact that you can't bone meal this stuff, you really need to maximize your rates here. So what I like doing here is I have a 5 on each side wide, so 11 total. And I use hopper minecarts here that just flow back and forth underneath the soul sand on both sides. And then, of course, I'm just going to ride in this. And all I do is break away. And then watch as my game lags out from the sheer number of items being dropped here. This entire time, I'm not using up any durability on my my pickaxe, which is really nice. And you just break everything in range. Back and forth, back and forth. There is no reason at all to ever farm this much nether wart. Like, if you're sitting here worried about 8 shulker boxes full of nether wart, it's not because you're brewing. I promise you, you're not brewing this much. No one is brewing this much. And of course, I would do the same on the other side. Now, in the meanwhile, my hopper minecarts are collecting everything up. And when they come back, they're going to park. And collection's done. Except now I have to plant more. And this is what I hate. Because I am willing to go through a whole lot to get this block, but I really hate going through. Oh, we'll see, we occasionally get the other guys. Now, at this point, I have to still deal with the fact that I gotta plant. And this is where the genius of Silent Whisperer's method comes in. And again, I said this is about 50 long. So, what you can do at this point for this wonderful block is carefully line yourself up with that back row. You might see some people say, but you know, soul sand's faster. It is. What's your point? And then you just go back and forth, planning away. You could manually walk if you really want to do this. I don't know why you would. This is bad enough as it is. And then you just fill up more rows. This is some exciting stuff right here. Of all the stuff that old Rusty's ever built, this isn't even absurd. It's just tedious. But it's like if you want a lot of blackstone, you're gonna have to go build a bartering farm, right? You can get yourself some nether bricks out of it, I guess, too, or smelt some netherrack. But really, if you want a lot of red nether brick, your issue is never gonna be that you have a lack of availability of nether bricks. Oh no, where can I possibly go and find a bunch of netherrack in the nether? And then that's it. Out of that one little thing. Oh, it's still hauling. Let's see. We'll let them finish unloading. So this was one side. Let's just call this 50. Of riding back and forth. And now I've harvested all that, and it's already starting to grow again. And then, of course, I had 2 of these modules, and then I thought I need more. So I expanded it to 3, and then I went to 4. Now, does this look good? Yes! Was there a roof on it when I started? No. Why? Because I needed red nether brick. Because I'm not going to compromise my limited color palette here. Just because. So to show you the kind of return you're going to get with this. Oh, it's still going. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 14. 13 and 3/4 from a slightly less than 5 stacks. That's what you get with the power of Fortune 3 and automating. So now that's all done. And then what are we going to do? Well, you know what? Let's empty out some inventory first. It's just some gunpowder. Not a big deal. Always got to have some of this on hand. I digress. Now, the good thing about this recipe is you don't actually need a crafting table. And so out of all that, what do I end up with? I end up with and I'm out. Seven stacks of red nether bricks. From this. It's not a bad amount. It's a good return. That seems high. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. And so, we've planted everything, and then I still do this a lot more. So much more. See? But if I break it normally, You know, oh, that was a good haul. I got 5. That time I got 4. So then I'm down to 3. What's my point? And ignore the rain. Here's the thing. This is the best building block in the game. Of course, besides shroom lights. And it goes so good with snow. I mean, that's just that white color. And you've got with the soul sand. Use some warped planks. Make it pretty. But if you're looking for a lot of Nether Wart, and I mean like an absurd amount, not like, oh, I need something in order to run my potion shop here. I want to make a few potions of regeneration. I mean, I've got 14,000 regeneration, so I have minutes. I don't know why you would want to make a regeneration potion with gas tiers, but you could. But consider a Nether Wart factory for the superior Nether brick, because it certainly isn't this ugly garbage. Let's just go. See, I mean, look at it. Look at it. I look at it and I wanna kill a mushroom. Oh, good, I can. Hip hip hooray! Okay, good. Well, you know what? Since I'm here, something else I kind of mention occasionally, but I'm never gonna make its own video on. Let me sleep. And then I'm gonna show you this. And then that's it. Here's the thing. This game is in hard mode. I die regularly because I'm not that good at Minecraft. At least surviving. And so, to help me with that, I use this. Because, honestly, who likes taking damage? I do not. And so what I love doing here, and this design is by Ore, and what I have here is, 60 or 70 axolotl, just all in a happy little place. And a guardian farm. Ignore the stitch. There are people on this realm. They have issues with Disney. I digress. Now, we're gonna wait for them to start spawning real quick. Any day now. It can take a while. Mind you, my 14,062. You ever just get annoyed because a guardian won't spawn? Ah, there we go. And then they die. Oh, no. Now it's 1474, 77, 81, 85. And it'll go on forever. Well, actually, more specifically until 99,000. Oh, don't worry. We're going to finish you off. There we go. We're good now. We're good. 30 minutes of regen. What's my point? Red nether brick's the best. Why do I have prismarine here if this is such a good block? Well, because I didn't have a nether wart for him, that's why. And yes, that is a conduit. So if you like red nether brick, build a nether wart factory. Old Rusty out!